Hello and Happy New Year! Woohoo! 2012! Yay! Berserk! Hi guys! So it's Peter here from NezforPrez, and I'm here to do a little video for you guys. So it's 2012, woohoo! New Year, and that's all that good stuff. Hope you guys had a great holiday and all that good stuff. So this video is about basically saying that no, we did not forget about you. We did not forget about making videos. I know we haven't put some up in a couple months, but thing is, I'm the only one who's out of school. Our Davey, Mickey, and Mike are in their senior year. They're still in school, so they're quite busy with that. And then I have a job, and then Mike has a job, and Mickey has a job, and we're very busy people because we always have, you know, plays and musicals and dance rehearsals and all that good stuff. So it's great, but we are busy. We just are. But I wanted to tell you that nobody did forget about you, and also kind of give you the little history of NezforPrez, where we've come from, how our Monkey Mania started, and all that good stuff. But for those who don't know, or who forget, or for whatever reason this is your first video that you're catching, whether you're just randomly getting it or you're, you know, a subscriber, whatever, just thought I'd do a little recap of who we are. We are NezforPrez. We have Xandra, who is Davey, Mickey, who is Rachel, Mike, who is Heather, and Peter, who is me. And together we are NezforPrez, the female monkeys. I kind of ran out of room. Wasn't really counting on running out of room. But because my lovely ladies cannot be here, my good friends and comrades and all that good stuff, they can't be here. So I put pictures up on a piece of paper. This is Davey and Xandra, Mike and Heather, and Mickey and Rachel, and me, and sorry, should have been more prepared, Peter. Me and Peter. And together we are NezforPrez, female monkeys. Oh, right. NezforPrez, the female monkeys. Like us on Facebook. We are on Facebook. And I know on our Facebook page we have a little bit of an intro of who we are, kind of a background history, but I wanted to do a more detailed one and put a video up and, you know, keep us in your brain fingers waves, on your mind fingers, your tip of your fingers in your brain. Yeah, that'll work. So, we are NezforPrez. How did we start? Very good question. I'm so glad that you asked. Well, once upon a time, in the little village of Yvonne calling, there was a small 17-year-old girl named Sarah. 2 years ago, back in the day. And I was talking to my mom about the kind of music she used to really like when she was little, and she loved monkeys. She loved Davey. She had her little tambourine and all this stuff like that. She loved Davey. And we were out, and I found a Monkey's Favorite Episodes VHS tape at a yard sale, and it was like $2. And I was like, Mom, can I get it? And she's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, no, it'll be great. I can, you know, watch it and bring it home and it'll be all good. And so I bought it, and by episode 1, well, episode 1 was a little confusing. It was Monkeys Sail the High Seas, or Monkeys Hit the High Seas, whatever it is. And I was very confused at the, boy, you sure are strong, Davey, and all that good stuff. I was kind of like, I don't really know what's happening. But by the halfway in between of the episode, I was like, I'm hooked. This is amazing. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Fantastic. Bring it over to Rachel and Heather, and they're like, this is amazing. By episode 1, Rachel's like, who's that guy with the curly hair? And I was like, Mickey. She's like, that's it. I'm Mickey. I just am. And Heather's like, this is amazing. Our friend Lola, who was originally our Davey, but is now our kind of go-to monkey girl, she's like, I knew the Monkeys were a band. You know, I've listened to their music for years now, but I didn't know that they were a TV show. And I kind of explained, you know, the monkey TV show, music, how that kind of happened. I only knew a little bit at the time. And our Monkey Mania kind of took off from there. Heather bought the bootleg DVDs, and we got all this music, and, you know, we just had this great time. My senior year rolls around, and it's the end of the year, and I can do any project I want. So, this is my music class. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. My music class can do anything I want, and so I was like, let's remake an episode of The Monkeys. Of course, because who wouldn't? So I text Heather, and I was like, Heather, what do you think? And she's like, that's amazing. I was just thinking of that today, like a couple hours ago. And I was like, yay. So we're like, what should we do? And I said, what about Fairy Tale? And she's like, Fairy Tale, yes, perfect, great. So I wrote up the script, watched the YouTube video, and then watched like 10 seconds, and then like would go back and then watch the 10 seconds, and then like type it up and just go back and forth. And you would think that'd be stressful and a really big deal, but I'm a writer, so that's kind of how I roll. So it was fine with me. And immediately we knew Rachel was going to be Mickey. We didn't really have a Davy, so we just picked Lola because Lola really loves Davy. And at first I was going to be Mike, and then Heather was going to be Peter. And along the way, Heather was kind of hinting like, I don't want to be Peter, but since it was my project, you know, she's being sweet and everything. And from an actress standpoint, plus Mike is really hot, I wanted to be Mike. Because, you know, you get to be Gwen and Mike, and that's, you know, a great opportunity. But then I was looking at it from a director standpoint rather than an actress, and I'm like, thinking of this objectively, I can't be Mike. My voice isn't deep enough to do the Harold, get your carriage out of the mud, would you please, and all that good stuff, and I just couldn't do it. And I'm like, Heather would be a really, really terrible Peter. And we had just watched the mockumentary a couple days before, and I was like, dude, this fake Peter is amazing, kind of makes me want to be Peter. So I called Heather, and I was like, Heather, you can be Mike. And so I think it was like the next day we were filming. It was a little intense, mostly because of the weather. First day we were filmed, crazy wind, like you can barely hear us in the little microphone thingy in the camera because it's so windy. And then our second, third, fourth, and we had to morph into a fifth day of filming right before my project was due, like the day of, I think we finished filming. Yeah, it wasn't too great of us. But it was raining. It rained the entire week. It was like the last week of the project. We had been busy times before, so finally when we got the chance to film the project, it was raining. We filmed in the rain, like till like me holding my script, and my script is soaked, and I'm trying to like see and figure things out. We filmed in the rain because apparently real rain doesn't show up on film. You know, they're like rain in movies and stuff. That's actually like extra rain that they provide. So we filmed in the rain. We filmed till we couldn't film anymore. Then we filmed in a gazebo, and then we filmed in there till we couldn't film anymore. And then we went to our dance academy to film there because we needed more space to film. So sometimes when I'm on the ground and Harold is stepping on my back, I'm in the grass. Sometimes when he's stepping on my back, I am on the hardwood floors of our dance academy. But that's how these things go. So rewind a couple months. It's probably about January, February time. Through a friend of a friend, we find out that the monkeys are coming to Hershey Center. And of course, we're like, we have to go. So Heather and I and our Lola, our monkey girl, Davy at the time, bought tickets, and then kind of near the last minute, Lola was like, I don't really know, I kind of feel like, for certain reasons that are kind of hard to explain, I'm not going to go. Give the ticket to Rachel. So we did. So we're at the Monkees concert, and I can barely believe that we're going to meet the Monkees, because you could pay extra to meet the Monkees, and of course that's what we're going to do. I mean, what else are we supposed to spend our money on? Like toothpaste, like, or, you know, dumb stuff. Like, of course we're going to meet the Monkees. Duh. Tap into your savings, would you please? So, during She Hangs Out, all of a sudden, this girl, gets up on stage and starts dancing with Davy. And I was like, what the heck? Why does this girl get to be on stage? Okay, she's got to be part of the act. She just has to be. And then come to find out a little while later, no, she was not a part of the act. And this girl is named Xandra, and she is our new best friend. And she kind of knew she was going to get invited on stage. She just has those little inclinations, and she's very blessed about, you know, getting to meet famous people and do all this cool stuff. And her mom, I love Mama, Mama Lisa, said, you know, sweetie, don't get your hopes up. You're probably not going to get on stage. I mean, he never invites anybody on stage. And she's like, no, Mom, I'm going to get on stage. She got on stage. And it was amazing, and she comes up to us afterwards, you know, soon before we're supposed to go meet the Monkees, and she's like, you girls are amazing, I want to be your best friends, find me on Facebook. So we're like, alright. I honestly didn't think I'd ever see her again, just being real. And then we come to find out, you know, we're going to meet the Monkees. Oh my gosh, this is amazing, and we do. And we get to meet the Monkees, and it was amazing, and I was hyperventilating and freaking out, and Peter was so precious, and he kind of hugged me and was like, it's okay, just breathe with me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, and I probably, you know, sound like a complete ditz, but it's okay, because I got to meet Peter. And unlike most of my other, the other NezforPrez people, I don't so much crush on the person who I identify with. I more crush on Mike, because he's Mike. I mean, I feel like you can't, you know, I don't really need any more explanation than that. Sometimes I have my moments with Peter, but overall, I just think he's precious, and he's dear to my heart.